The projections take the most amount of time, and really what we want to do is we want to show that year 2, we're going to cash flow. It's the best thing you can do to really understand the franchise model. Is there paperwork? Yes. Is there a little bit back and forth? But it's a pretty systemized process if you get with the right lender. It's the best thing you can do to really understand the franchise model. All right, on today's episode, we're going to dive into what documents you need for your loan package for a franchise startup via SBA financing. So let's dive right into it. All right, so you should be able to see my screen now. Here we are. So for you personally, we need 3 years of personal tax returns, current W-2, and a pay stub. Personal financial statement, depending on which bank, they have different forms to use. The standard form is called a Form 413, which is an SBA form, but you can hold off until after you talk to someone on our team as far as which bank we're going to end up going with, because there's lots of caveats on which bank, credit union, or non-bank SBA lender we're going to fund the deal through. Most recent bank statement, all the pages showing liquidity represented on your personal financial statement. Copy of a driver's license. Now, here's the additional items we need. If you own any other businesses where you own more than 20%, we're going to need 3 years of tax returns for those businesses, P&L and balance sheet for 2024. That's dated, it says 2023. For the franchise itself, we're going to need a business plan and resume on you. We're going to need a detailed sources and uses. That's where you're going to break out all the startup costs, franchise fee, working capital, all those line items, sources and uses. And then we need 3 years of business projections, first 2 years broken out month by month. For the franchise, we need the FDD, the franchise disclosure document, signed franchise agreement when executed, receipt of franchise fee paid, and they usually want to see, they want to paper trail that. Business formation documents, if it's an LLC or what have you, you need the articles, you need your EIN printout letter from the IRS, and your operating agreement or bylaws. So that's essentially what we need in the beginning. It's not that difficult. The projections take the most amount of time, and really what we want to do is we want to show that year 2, we're going to cash flow. Usually banks, when underwriting franchise their projections, right, because it hasn't opened yet, they're going to look at year 2. They're going to want to see it profitable. They're usually going to stress test year 2, and they're going to take a 25% haircut off top line revenue and add 1% to the interest rate to make sure it's still cash flows and debt services. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Building the projections, it's actually, I tell people this all the time, it's the best thing you can do to really understand the franchise model, because you're going to get in. Let's just say it's a handyman business. What's the average ticket? Every time you go and do a service call at a house, is it $300, $400, $500? How many service calls a day can one truck or van do? How many vans are you going to scale to? And that's how we start building out your projections. And then we, of course, look at item 7 in the franchise disclosure document. Hope that helps. It's really not that hard of a process. People make SBA loans out to be so hard and terrible. Is there paperwork? Yes. Is there a little bit of back and forth? But it's a pretty systemized process if you get with the right lender. Some lenders just don't know what they're doing in the franchise startup space. You want to avoid them. So we've made it easy. If you go to bookwithbo.com, you can work with us and we can help navigate you into the right program with the highest leverage, if that's what you're looking for, or the right program that has interest only for the first 9 months, or the right program that has an additional line of credit that they give you on top of working capital. We've got that figured out and more. Lots of variables depending on the franchise. Is it on the SBA directory? Is it not on the SBA directory? How many units do they have? Are they established? Are they emerging franchise? We can help you walk through the whole process. We wear 2 hats. We can help you on the funding side, and we can help you find your ideal business. Either way, we can help you on both, or we can help you on one side. Just go to bookwithbo.com, and we're happy to meet with you and figure out how we can work together. Bookwithbo.com. See you soon. If you're looking to grow your business, I put together an ebook. It's all about utilizing virtual team members and AI together to 10x production. If you're looking to grow organically without having a massive team and massive overhead, this ebook's for you. It's free. You can go to bizscalingplaybook.com, get your copy. It's got all the tools I use, some prompts, and much, much more. It's an evergreen book. We'll continue to add to it. Get your copy now before it's too late. Hey guys, Bo Exian here. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe to this channel. We talk all things financing. I've been in the lending industry for over 20 years, and I'm happy to answer your questions and provide great content.